The next ones, we are writing the equation of the sine or cosine function given its graph. This is problem type 2. Again, we're not going to have a phase shift left or right, but we are going to have a shift up or down, which means we end up adding or subtracting a number from the end. We're going to start these ones just like we did the previous ones, where we were putting them in the form of either sine or cosine of bx, but this time we're going to have a plus or a minus value here on the end because my graph is going to shift up or down. So what I want to do first of all is figure out where the middle of my graph is. So if I cut this in half, the middle is right here. So instead of being at 0, it's shifted up 1. So I know that I'm going to have a plus 1 on the end of my graph. So if I'm at 0, I'm starting down here. So I know I'm going to have the cosine curve. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So my amplitude is 4, but I'm going down first, so I'm going to have negative 4 in front of my cosine. Here I should go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Yep. So it's starting down here, going up, and ending over here. I still need to find my b value. My period is 2 pi over b. One complete cycle is going to go from here to here, so my period is 8 pi over 3. And so if I solve that, I'm going to have 8 pi b equals 6 pi. Divide that by 8 pi, reduce it down. Dividing by 2, I would get 3/4 for my b value. So I'm going to have 3/4 x. And so y is going to equal negative 4 times the cosine of 3/4 x plus 1 because my graph shifted upward. So on number 11, if I look at my graph, again, this one has a shift to it. If I look for where the middle of this graph is, the middle of my graph would be right here. So it ended up shifting 1, 2, 3 down. And so I'm going to have a minus 3 on the end. So if I think of this as normally like my x-axis, this one again is going to be the cosine curve. It's starting 1, 2 up. So I'm going to have 2 times the cosine. And then one complete cycle ends over here at 3. So 2 pi over b is going to equal 3. 2 pi would equal 3b. Dividing by 3 then, 2 pi over 3 is going to be my b value. So I'm going to have 2 pi over 3x. And so y is going to equal 2 times my cosine of 2 pi over 3x. Minus 3 because my graph shifted down to negative 3 to find the center of my graph. And number 12, I guess I don't need to move the board to do that. We can probably do that right here. Looking for where the center of my graph is. So the center of my graph here again looks like it shifted up 1. So I'm going to have a plus 1 on the end. If this is my starting point, this looks like it's going to be the sine curve. It is going 1, 2, 3 up. So 3 times the sine of something. My period, 1 complete cycle equals 1. So 2 pi over b equals 1. So b is going to equal 2 pi. So I'm going to have 2 pi x. And so y is going to equal 3 times the sine of 2 pi x plus 1 since my whole graph is shifted up 1.